What's going on, y'all? It's Kenny Cams here. Like, comment, subscribe, of course. You know, we almost to 1,000. I say it every time, so we're getting closer. I'm gonna do something dope when we get to 1,000. I think I got to think of something up or drop a suggestion in the comments. But we are watching the Jimmy Dore video, talking about the people that are prosecuting Trump in Atlanta. So not the case that he just got found guilty on. It's the federal case in Atlanta about some tampering, something like that. But this is why I try to explain to people in my regular life about stuff that's actually happening in the world and what they're hearing. A lot of them just watch the news. And it's not no knock against them. Like, I don't have kids, so I don't have responsibilities during the day that fill my time. So what fills my time is information. For good or bad, I guess. So until that time gets filled, I got information. But this is when I was talking to my mom about this too. Like, these people aren't legitimate people that are prosecuting Trump. So check out Jimmy Dore talk about it. Also, shout out to Jimmy Dore, one of the best live shows you can go to. So you go to his website, jimmydore.com or the jimmydore.com, either or. Look at tickets. If he is in your area, go. If you're on the same spectrum I'm on, or like kind of political, all that stuff like that, if you kind of feel yourself in my vibe, I will 100% say you'll enjoy Jimmy's show. So just check it out.
Port Iowa, go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. You know that Fanni Willis, who is caught being completely unethical, lying. By the way, the Georgia Supreme, that they're prosecuting Trump over his election chicanery, I guess. They're the most corrupt people in the world. Of course they are. So Fanni Willis has already been outed, lied on under oath, lied about her relationship with the guy she hired. She hired this guy, Nathan Wade, who visited the White House before his investigation along with Willis, before his investigation into Trump. Fanni Willis paid him hundreds of thousands of dollars, more than double what the other prosecutors made. Why? Because they were having an affair. He billed her office for ridiculous stuff like drafting memos that don't even exist. He took her on lavish vacations and claimed she paid him back in cash. She hired her lover, with multiple witnesses testifying they began dating before the investigation. Her staff made up to $175,000 a year and couldn't work private practice. But Wade, her lover, made over $700,000 and continued to work his private practice. Wade had never prosecuted a felony before the Donald Trump prosecution. So why do I bring this up? Because he did an interview. He did an interview with CNN. Watch this crazy thing. Now, they lied under oath. He has lied, and so has Fanni Willis. They've lied about when their relationship started. They've lied under oath about that. And so he doesn't want to let the cat out of the bag. So she asked him, watch this.
Just to clarify,
Ready?
Just to clarify, when did the romantic relationship between the two of you start?
When did it start?
Yeah, so, you know, we get into, there's been this effort to say that, okay, these exact dates are at issue, and these exact dates are, I'm getting signaled here. No, then we
yeah, take it.
What?
Off mic for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Off mic for a second.
Whoa, I'm getting.
Keep rolling. Don't stop down.
This is the prosecutor, the guy prosecuting Trump. There was Fanni Willis and this guy. And he can't answer a simple question. He has to stop the interview, get up, take his microphone off, and watch what they do. Wait, I'm getting signaled. I'm getting signaled. I can't answer. I shouldn't answer this question. Watch what happens. They keep the cameras running. This guy takes him over there to tell him this. What is he telling him? He gets up mid-interview to consult with his team.
And this is live?
Can you imagine if Trump did this? Anybody else did this? This is...
That's good?
Yeah, good.
Okay, we're good. Good. We asked.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Just to revisit the question, it was
Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's okay. What? These are the people going after Trump. They have to stop CNN softball interviews because they don't want to open themselves up for being thrown in jail for lying on the stand. Because that's what that is. Because he lied under oath. Everybody knows it. And that's why she asked him, hey, when did your relationship start? Here we go.
Clarify when the romantic relationship started and when it ended.
Sure. So, I believe that the public has, through the testimony and other interviews, the public has a clear snapshot that this is clearly just a distraction. It is not a relevant issue in this case. And I think that we should be focusing on more of the facts and the indictment of the case.
They had to pull him out of the interview for him to say that? How low is the IQ of these people prosecuting Trump? He didn't know to just say that on his own. They had to stop the interview, take his microphone off, take him in a corner, and tell him, say this is a distraction. Say this is a distraction. He didn't automatically know to say that? That's how dumb these people are that are prosecuting Trump. Well, I guess you can't expect a male prostitute to have all the answers. Am I right? Come on.
Well, I ask because obviously it's still a pending matter. It's going to be before the Court of Appeals. And you talked about how proud you were of all the work that you did in this office.
You want to watch this again? Because I do. Watch this.
Clarify. When did the romantic relationship between the two of you start?
Yeah. So, we get into, there's been this effort to say that, okay, these exact dates are at issue, and these exact dates are, I'm getting signaled here.
Oh.
No, let me get up.
Yeah, take it. You want to go off mic for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Go off mic for a second.
Keep rolling?
Yeah, keep rolling. Don't stop down.
In the middle of an interview. First question. When did it start? Whoa! Nathan has to be the dumbest man on the face of the earth. His facial expressions are so incriminating and hilarious. You know who that is? That's Juanita Broderick.
Oh.
The woman who credibly accused Bill Clinton of rape. To anyone who believes Wade after seeing this, a Nigerian prince just passed away and left you all his money. And here's why this is important. I'll show you.
And one of the cruxes of their argument is that they claim that their personal relationship began in the year 2022.
What's good, y'all? All right. As y'all can see, so Jimmy's a comedian. He just happened to be really good at politics because everyone else was lying and he was telling the truth during the COVID time, even before the COVID time, during the Russiagate time. So I got connected with Jimmy during when they were doing Miserable Liberals on YT or on TYT, and I did some editing stuff. So Jimmy and them he is the only voice out of that group of people that was around then. Him and his wife, who is Steph, is hilarious too. And I say again, Steph was sitting in their Milwaukee show. Steph was sitting literally next to me, and I'm like, I think it was a bigger bald guy that was like a couple seats down. I'm like, that's probably a bodyguard or somebody to like kind of watch out for Steph, because I wouldn't want my wife in the crowd either in any of these venues. So I'm like, I'm going to be respectful and not say nothing. But it's so excited because it's like people that you dealt with on the internet to see in person. It's a different, it's like, oh, they're real. So it was cool. But let's talk about this, what they actually talked about. These are the people they put to prosecute Trump and Young Thug. I'm going to talk about that at the end, but we're going to stick on what's happened here. It's super illegal to hire somebody you in a relationship with. It's super illegal for that. Like, that's like the biggest HR no-no. Like, and the fact that these people got away with it says a couple things. Like, they are obviously corrupt. Like, obviously. If y'all hear the buzzing, it's the other video uploading right now. So I'm going to try to take it out in the audio side. So hopefully it works. But if not, I apologize. I do hear it. I apologize. And this is the result of people never having to take responsibility for their actions. So only someone that moved that way their whole life would think that this shit is going to just work and no one's going to ever find out. Like, the fact that they were spending money and doing like lavish trips and stuff, like, it's obvious at some point, any serious person, that's why I say, like, people don't worry as much, because these people that are doing this stuff aren't serious people. Because the serious people at some point know an audit's going to come and you're going to have to justify what you spent. You can't just be taking trips and just saying, I paid them. Like, no, you have to answer for that shit. That one little mayor in Chicago is having the same issue right now because she was super corrupt. But these are the people whoever's responsible for all of the whatever's happened to Trump and whatever to Young Thug. And I understand it's like a story master that's doing this. That's what I'm going to call this person that's pulling the strings. The story master is purposely picking bad people. Pick better people. Or the people that the story master can pick won't do it because they know it's going to jeopardize their career at some point. Or they're just so corrupt they know someone's going to come back and fight them. So people don't know Hollywood, entertainment, all that stuff, they play in blackmail. That's why people like me, I can't get in because I don't really have anything blackmailable and I know too much. So that's not a good, I'm a risk. So you can't put me in positions because you can't really control me at all. And like talking about I've learned so much from working in higher education and like my actual real world job history, that people that you think are very intelligent aren't that smart. Like, this dude was district attorney, fam, or whatever he was. He had a very high up position and he had he's a lawyer, attorney. And you can't bullshit your way out of an interview, bro. You literally say, stop, I gotta stop. Like, that person's dumb, bro. Anybody should be able to navigate their way around that to at least give an answer. You might come off embarrassed and answer, but not like what? What are you doing, fam? Be a better liar. Like, I despise liars. It's the autism in me, and I do have autism. I'm on the spectrum, but I'm high functioning, and kind of nobody really knew my whole life. I didn't know until I was like 30. So after I had some very traumatic shit happen, and it affected me in a weird way, so I had to find out. So, I have a right or wrong, black or white justice of right or wrong, and like, if somebody's gonna lie to me, I'm like, all right, I don't like you. I don't like liars at all, but at least make it creative to make my ADHD brain have to think through it. Like, I'm like, oh, people don't see this shit. So like, that's the point of this. I'm like, these aren't smart people at all. These people you see with degrees, they're just very good. They can regurgitate information really well, and they never rock the boat, so they can last in education long enough to where, or they were achieving it for the public perception of them achieving it. Like, it's a lot of people I know that work as lawyers or pharmacists or chemists and stuff. And like, they want the world to know that as some like, so the world gives them status. It's not because they really want to do it. That's why I learned I only rock with people that are doing what they really want to do. You could be doing jobs to get where you want to do what you want to do. But like, for example, somebody that wants to open a restaurant and they work in the office job while they selling plates on the side. Like, I fuck with those people because, like, at least they're being their authentic self most of the time. Because you can't pull off doing shit like we do not being your authentic self. Because it's too many eyes and too many people that know you and cameras on you. So, all I say is, if y'all don't see what they did to Trump, and I want to mention what they doing to Young Thug, man. Like, Young Thug's lawyer got held in contempt for requesting to be at a meeting that he was supposed to be at that was about his client. It's corrupt. It's going to be a mistrial in the Young Thug case. Free Young Thug. I get what Gunna did now, so I understand now. And I understand why Thug is a fucking general, y'all. Like, I may not approve of the shit that Thug does or says or his music like that. I rock with it. Like, I like to listen to his music, some of it. But y'all get it. We have very different lifestyles. But like, I have so much more respect for him, how he handled this shit. Young Thug is a fucking general. And it shows. It showed how he got his boys that he needed that weren't supposed to be there, that couldn't handle that situation. He got them out immediately. He was like, just tell them, let's get the fuck out of here. We finna get a mistrial on the back end anyways. Hired, like, I see the chess moves. Y'all still be looking at checkers, man. I see the chess moves. I think it's a way that people's brains think that's just different. But it's Kenny Cams. I'm out, y'all. Period. Couple videos coming. Oh, album coming on June 19th, too. I might drop the commercial after this. Boom.